evidence to the Pope. A heavy load he would carry in a very small trunk. He would not know its contents. The churchmen of the Inquisition had worked hard to provoke this concession. Evidence had been gathered. Perhaps justice would be done. Yet it was to be entrusted to one man. How secure would he be? The enterprise seemed ill-judged, or was that intentional? "Please sit." Velázquez could not believe this was all going ahead, and now Olivares had brought him here, was implicating Velázquez in his plan. He cursed internally, felt his innards clenching, recoiling, but fought to keep his outward expression tranquil. "May I offer some wine, perhaps?" Olivares sank into a chair with a grunt, and, at his nod, the other man, the messenger, took a smaller seat by the window. He sat with his back straight, hands on his knees, the soles of his boots pressing into the floor. Velázquez unstoppered a carafe and poured some vino tinto for his guests. Olivares flung off his gloves and let them fall, then took the proffered goblet. The messenger declined the wine. Velázquez studied his subject. The man wore a short cape and a white shirt open at the neck. There was something of the soldier in his attentive posture. Olivares was almost smiling, as he twirled the tip of his moustache with one hand and swirled the wine in his cup with the other. "Make it an exact likeness. His mother loves him, and the king will too." He laughed, showing his stained teeth. Velázquez took up some paper on a board and selected a pencil from a pouch inside the sideboard. With his back to his guests, he took a few moments to steady himself. These were the tools he kept at the house, with which he'd drawn his beloved wife, Juana, and even Ignacia. At the thought of her, his little departed angel, he took up another pencil, a new one. Those that had sketched her form were sacred. There was nothing sacred about Olivares, and nothing was sacred to him. All was tradable, even honour. And yet, he, as royal artist, had given his own loyalty to this man and to the king. Sighing, he returned, sat on a wooden stool, and considered his subject. He let his hand translate the man's stubby nose and alert eyes onto the paper. Could he see in the dark with eyes like those? He seemed to open them unnaturally wide, as if trying to let more light inside. And he had the eyelashes of a woman, bristly and black. Unluckily for him, his face was a distinctive one. There was even a mole on the side of his nose. Velázquez made a point in the corner of the lower eyelid, for where the tears would come out. For he suspected, as he drew, that there would be tears, that his drawing might even become a death warrant. When it was done, Olivares took the drawing and held it in front of him, between him and the messenger. He smiled slyly, pursed his lips, and nodded. Then he frowned. "You've forgotten that..." He touched the side of his nose. "Ah, of course." Velázquez had left it off on purpose, wanted to give the man a chance. He brought his pencil to the likeness once more, and sketched the raised mole on the side of the fellow's nose into position. "That will do very well," said Olivares, "instantly recognizable." It was true. Poor bugger. Velázquez released the paper into his patron's eager hands. Velázquez shivered slightly. A cool breeze drifted across his shoulders. He had been staring at his own reflection in the mirror, lost in the memory of where this had all begun. He took a step back and considered the distance to the door on his right. He then looked up to the 2 empty hooks in the ceiling, awaiting new lights. Like the Inquisitor's tools or the meat hooks in the market, he thought. One of them was tantalizingly close to the pictured bull. It was not too great a mental leap. He checked himself. Could he do it? Did he dare?